This is a tutorial for Try, the Asher book version from the movie Fame. So it's actually a pretty simple song to play on the piano. It's made up of 7 chords. This is E flat, B flat, C minor, G minor, A flat, B flat, and there's a D chord in there as well. And we'll go over this again in a minute. So let's start with the left hand. So the left hand is basically octaves the entire way through. It's quite simple actually. So you have the chords with you. So E flat is just E flat octave. So I'll play it here. This is what the left hand is doing basically the entire way through. B flat, C minor, G, A flat, B flat, and D. So you don't have to shift your position. You can just like hold it as an octave and just keep it in this position for the entire way through. Just shift where your hand goes. So the left hand is super easy. The right hand is a little bit trickier, especially for those who haven't, who are complete beginners at the piano. So you need to pay attention to the fingering, because for most of it, the fingering is you're just using 1, 3, and 5. But for some of it, you're using 1, 2, and 4. And I'm going to make this distinction in a minute. But E flat is basically B flat, E flat, G. So for the E flat chord, you're doing this. B flat, E flat, G. For the next chord, which is B flat, you're transitioning your fingers to B flat, D, F. So like that. So your thumb stays the same, but your other fingers move. So that's all right. For the C minor chord, which is the next chord after that, you want to move your fingers to G, C, E flat. And then the G chord, which comes after that, is so G, B, D. I think you can use either whatever feels comfortable for you, because this one doesn't actually matter too much. But the next chord, which is A flat, is one that does matter. You need to use your first, second, and fourth finger, because A flat, C, E flat. For the end of this bit, you're going to be doing this. So your first 2 fingers are staying the same, but your last 2 fingers are not. And your left hand is moving from A flat to B flat. So that's the first verse. That's also the second verse. So I'll just play you what that's supposed to sound like. So also another thing, your left hand is doing chords, but it's also going like this. And your right hand is just doing the same pattern. So the pattern is it's like this. Dun, 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 dun. So it's a very simple pattern. There's no funny time signatures or anything, so it's very rhythmic. So it goes like this. So that's the first verse, and you play that once for the intro, and you play that again for the words. So the chorus comes from, so your last position is B flat, and the chorus starts with an A flat. So again, it's the same chord, but you're just transitioning into this chord. So it's the same one that I showed you before. The world is catching up to you. So that's B flat and E flat. And then here is our random D minor chord that I showed you before. So it's D minor. Actually, just keep it as B flat, D, F. World is catching up to you while you're running away. Yeah, that sounds better. B flat again. A flat, sorry. A flat, B flat. And I do have to say that there's a bit of improvisation with the chorus, because you can, so it goes like this: the world is catching up to you while you're running away to chase your dream. And you can do whatever you want here. I normally just do this. And then you start again. It's time for us to make a move, 'cause we are asking one another to change. So one another to change, you need to keep your chord, you need to keep your A flat chord. Another to change, and maybe I'm not ready. So this bit is just B flat, but your left hand is just going like this. And hold. And then you're playing C. So this is the same C chord. The rest of the chords are just repeats of the same chords that I showed you before. A flat, E flat. So this is the pattern. This is still the chorus. Back to the verse again. So this is I'll show you the entire chorus. The world is catching up to you while you're running away to chase your dream. It's time for us to make a move, 'cause we are asking one another to change. And maybe I'm not ready, but go back to the verse. If I sing you a song, would you sing along? Or wait till I'm gone? Or how we push and pull? If I give you my heart, would you just play the part? Or tell me it's the start of something beautiful? Am I catching up to you while you're running away to chase your dreams? And I do a little something a little fancy. Face the truth, 'cause we are coming to each other to change. And maybe I'm not ready, but I'll try for your love. I can hide up above. I will try for your love. We've been hiding enough. So that was the chorus, this is the second verse, and that was the second chorus. So it's exactly the same as the first bit. Now you're sort of hitting the bridge. Again, this is a little bit of improvisation. So you want to place, this is the C chord, A flat, you don't have to play exactly what I did, but it's just C, A flat, E flat, B flat, which was the chorus chords again. on an A flat. And then you can do a dramatic pause there. So this is the last, this is like the outro. If I walk, would you run? If I stop, would you come? If I say you're the one, would you believe me? So those they're the same chords, but they're just rearranged in a different order. So it's just E flat, A flat, C, back to A flat. So keep your right hand in its position, just move your thumbs. And then B flat, and then E flat. And that's the whole song.